watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is...
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess, should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
telling all your friends the party never ends. Knock 'em dead. Knock 'em dead. Comedy show. You're throwing out your tricks. I'm gonna get my sticks. The mic is live and clear for you and all to hear. Knock 'em dead. Knock 'em dead. Comedy show.
Oh, as you know.
Huge Met fan. Hi, everybody. It is Wednesday. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, Facebook, YouTube. Wherever you're watching from, we ask that you subscribe and follow and share and post links and all that social media stuff. Please tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Look, he's waiting. There's a delay on the screen, so now he's looking because he wants to see. He's been complaining about the camera angle
I have not.
since. Has he? Hasn't he? See, there it is. There it is. It's fine. You're welcome. Son
Thanks.
of a bitch. He's been complaining like crazy since he got here.
Wow. I need plastic surgery.
Well, that I can't help you with. It's just your face. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. We're here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. I think I said that already. But we are live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club that Ava has never heard of. And so good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Michael is here and Ava is here, ladies and gentlemen. Ava, now,
Love claps.
how would the daughter of your girlfriend, is that?
Yeah.
That's accurate, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You see how that works there? The dynamic. Yes, I am in a mature relationship with her mother, and
I'm in a mature relationship
and
with her
Ava
mother.
is the daughter of the mother, so
That I'm in this mature relationship
Leslie.
with.
as Ava calls me, she's the bonus kid.
The bonus kid.
Yep.
Yeah,
The bonus kid.
which I found very comical and very lovely.
Do you see him as a bonus dad?
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's been what, almost a year? How long? No, not even quite a year.
About 8 months.
8 months. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. And already a bonus
Well,
dad.
I've known. Well, I've.
That's
They were
true.
friends. for a
Oh,
while.
that's right. You were friends for a number of years
they
before
quit.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We met.
It took forever, and yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
Were you like pushing for it the whole time, or?
Partially.
Well, and then when she said, my friend Mike, I'm dating him," were you like, "Yes," or you were like,
Finally.
Really? You said that?
Yeah, yeah.
So you saw it coming? Like
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
Oh.
They just took forever. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so
They
you,
just took.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going
and-
to shut my mouth.
you and her mother, they.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Sure.
So you approve so far?
So far, yeah.
So far.
Mhm.
What happens what happens when he messes up? Are you going to like,
I'm afraid of her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that's-
afraid
yeah.
of her. Yeah.
well, you have told me that in the past. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
she's,
asking.
she's a
And
very
why-
strong-willed woman.
Very strong,
Willed.
strong-willed woman.
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, can you outrun her if she's going to kick
Oh,
your
I don't
ass?
think I'm going to outrun Ava. No.
No?
Probably not.
No.
Really?
Just get my car
Oh, and run him right over?
or that.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah.
Nice. And now what did I just hear? You're about to be 21?
Yeah.
When?
October
Oh, okay. October what?
2nd.
Oh. And you were joking around a little bit with, celebrating the big 21, but you didn't seem to really.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. I've.
Yeah, but you don't really even seem like you're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. We'll see. I'm not a big partier, but
already been there,
I can
done
get,
that?
I can get down.
You can get down.
I can get down.
I like the lingo of today.
I know.
can get
I
down.
can get down.
I can get down. And I can chill. I can chill. I can
Yeah.
get down. Get down.
Slay.
Slay?
That's another one that I've
is
learned
that right?
from Ava. Yeah. Her mom and I were together for a very short while, and she was like, "Yeah, we went to visit you, I think, in Philadelphia, and you said slay." And I remember asking your mother, I don't know what that means. It's like slay, like awesome.
Oh, is that
Like
right?
you're slaying.
Yeah, you're slaying.
Slay.
You're slaying. Okay.
You're slaying it.
So how was the comedian of the night? Oh, he slayed it. That would work?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, but you don't want to hear old guys talk like that, right?
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Like if you were dead ass, I'd be like, all right,
All right, see, now, what does that mean if I was dead ass?
like serious.
If I was serious.
Dead ass.
I do have a dead ass. It's atrophy. So what do you mean if I was serious? Serious about
Like if you were like that guy slayed, like all right,
you'd be okay with that. You wouldn't be
I
like,
would
oh,
be
listen
okay
to him
with
trying to talk like me.
I would potentially think that, but yeah.
See, I don't understand, and you know me. I like to decipher every word of the English language.
Mm-hmm.
See, dead ass, I don't understand. That means you have a dead ass, or
Like
it's
like
means
no bullshit, dead ass. I'm dead
No.
ass.
dead ass.
No bullshit.
I mean, I understand no bullshit.
Right, that's what I
Or
was
you
just
could say
about.
that.
Right.
Mhm.
Why can't we just, why don't we
could
just
say
say no bullshit,
No bullshit.
no BS?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm learning a whole different language hanging around with you.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably do the same with language from our day.
Oh God.
If something was cool, we were like, oh, that's mint.
That's mint.
Mint?
Yeah.
In the 80s, yeah, that's what we
Weird.
used to say.
That's mint.
That's mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to go before us, that was like really groovy, baby.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
That's,
groovy.
groovy is weird. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's before our time.
That's yeah.
And yeah, that's our parents. Groovy and far out and shit like that.
Far out. Okay.
All right, let's see who's watching. All right, John is watching. I was waiting to see if John. John says, "Wow, he gave up his chair." Yeah, he did, John. So they asked where to sit when they got here, and I said, "Mike, sit your usual spot." And he said, "No, I'm gonna put Ava in that chair." I said, okay. So yeah. So do you consider that gentlemanlike, or are you just like?
Thank you, because I was going to say that's the gentlemanly thing to do.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
She's bored already.
She is
Why
bored.
am I here?
Why did I agree to this?
Fremder, okay, well, today I guess I'll be sitting here with a piece of tape over my mouth. Absolutely not,
yeah.
Fremder. Absolutely not.
No.
When Mike asked
Wimp
to bring
out?
Ava in, exactly, I said, no, we are not going to do anything different with Ava here. I mean, screw it. She's going to be 21 soon. She's a grown-up. You talking about Fremder or Mike?
Friender.
Yeah, Fremder, did you hear that? Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Andrea is watching. October babies are the best.
Damn straight.
Wow.
I guess, Andrea, you're an October baby?
An October baby?
What?
You said an October baby.
Are you an October baby?
Oh, okay. You didn't enunciate correctly.
Vicky is watching. Stay lit.
Hi, Vicky.
Stay lit
Stay
and
lit.
sick. Stay, lit, and sick are
Yes.
things my youngest says all the time.
I know lit.
Lit. What about sick?
Sick is,
That's sick.
I think, old. No?
Well, she
Yeah,
That's sick.
well
yeah.
she wrote SIC, so I don't.
Oh.
Is that sick or
I would assume so. I don't
yeah? I
Is
don't
that
know.
the same thing?
Fremder says no bullshit. In other words, no pony loaf.
What?
Well, it's Fremder. All right. So John is watching. So let's do this. Let's get into this. We talked about this yesterday, but I'm bringing it up again today. We had a conversation yesterday when Diane was here about the Mets. Last Friday they had Pride Night, and John Rusciello got all upset because the Pride flag was shown on the big giant jumbotron that's in center field of Citi Field at the Met game. John was livid, but you wouldn't know it from yesterday's show because Diane was Diane. She was awesome, and she's beautiful. And I lose my train of thought when I just think of Diane. No, she she just was so nice about it. People should be allowed to be who they want to be and what they want to do.
Calling.
Yep, he's calling.
Every day. Oh,
I didn't even get to my point yet. And see,
know.
this is how revved up he
He's
is.
8 minutes late.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, guys.
How
Good
are
morning, Ava? You are gorgeous, I must say.
I know. Thank you.
All right? You know?
Yeah, she said, I know. Thank you, she said.
And I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's, in my day, that's hip. You know what that means, hip?
Yeah, I do.
Hip.
You do?
I do. It's hip. It's cool.
John's had 1 or 2 replaced.
Oh, well, exactly. Well, just one. Boy, I tell you, now you're going to put on your earphones. Oh, okay. All right. So, Ava, let me ask you a question. Your buddy next to you, he's nervous as a cat today. All right, you could tell he's shaking in his boots. All right, do you agree with me that he's a little nervous today?
I don't think so, but.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't.
Well, trust me, he's nervous. All right, he has no
We'll see about
idea
that.
what's going to come out of my mouth. He has no idea what's going to come out of Fender's mouth. And Tony, he's kind of a little hesitant with Tony. But I'm going to agree to behave today and not pick on Mr. Gloom. I mean, Mike.
Why? Why would
well,
you?
Because Ava this is her virgin debut of the comedy show, so she needs to be broken in lightly.
No, I don't think I need to break in. You could go for it, dude.
Really? I'm not a dude, Ava. I'm 71 years old. Please don't dude me. Okay?
I don't know who you are.
He's
well, you should know because I'm Michael's best friend. I'm one of the people that admits to be Michael's best friend. But I don't like to be called dude.
All right, sir.
Grandpa.
Okay. All right. You can call me Grandpa. That's fine. But dude, nah. I used to get very upset when I was working and somebody would call me dude. They weren't happy after that.
Oh, wow.
But you know what, Ava? Because it's Ava, because it's you can call me dude. How's that?
I'm sure you just made her day.
Yeah, I think she just gave me the finger. She scratched her forehead when she started giving me the finger.
God.
Is that true?
No. If I was giving you the finger, you'd see it.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
We still have another hour or so yeah, I'm sure you'll...
Just wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, listen, I just want to comment that you are quite gorgeous. You're a very lovely girl, and you go to college in Philadelphia, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think of Philly?
It's good for college. I wouldn't live there full time, but yeah, it's fun.
Oh. All right. Did you ever go? How do you think of the cheesesteaks there?
I've never had one.
What?
You never had a cheesesteaks in South
No,
Philly?
I don't like steak. Not my thing.
Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot. Your family's vegan.
Nope. Just my mom.
Oh, just your mom. Oh, okay. All right. Did you ever go to Market Street? You like that area with all these nice restaurants and?
Yeah. I used to live on Market. Yeah.
You, like what?
Market Street.
Market Street.
Market Street.
No, before that. What'd you say before that?
What did I say before that? I said, did you ever live on Market Street? With all the Italian restaurants.
All right, never mind. I thought you said something else. Never mind.
Oh, okay. You see, right away, you're trying to get me in trouble with Ava and Mike.
I did not. I just asked you what you said. Is that getting you in trouble, Grandpa?
I told you, lip nuts. I'm going to behave myself.
And you were told not to.
Well, no. Out of respect for Mr. Kaplan, I will behave myself. But that's only for today's show. If you ever come back, Ava, you'll be in trouble.
I hear you every other show. You already passed that.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, she watches. She watches and listens.
I just listen, dude. I just can't. I just can't put myself up to it.
Well,
have a nice show, guys.
All right, we'll see you later.
Love you. Bye bye.
We'll get them revved up because we're going to talk about the flag.
Yeah, and it'll be quite interesting because I have a different twist on it thanks to her mother. But go ahead, Anthony.
Does he always kiss your mother's ass like that?
No.
I have a different perspective because of her mother.
No.
Do they like sit around the house getting all mushy and shit around you?
No, I'd puke.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They don't sit there like making out and stuff while you're hanging around the house.
No.
What?
Well, yeah, that's good, right?
I'm not home that often, so they can contain it.
Well, yeah, you go to school.
Yeah.
But but now you're home for the summer, right?
Yeah, but the other night,
Oh.
we were sitting on your mother's bed watching TV, and you popped your head up on the window, and your boyfriend
scared
said,
them.
"Oh, imagine if they were in the mix."
Yeah.
In the mix.
No,
You
he
like
said,
that?
imagine if they're banging.
Yeah.
You said in the mix.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Right.
That's our slang.
That's our slang.
Today they would say smashing,
Sure.
right? No,
Yeah.
Smashing?
if they were smashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That actually happened to a cousin of mine when she was a teenager. An aunt of ours was staying at my aunt and uncle's house. They gave her the bedroom of one of their daughters to sleep in for the night. And they moved one of the daughters to share the room with another daughter for the night. You with me so far?
Yes.
But the daughter, my cousin, her boyfriend didn't know. So he snuck up that night and he, was banging on the window and turned out my aunt was laying on the bed. Did you follow that? No.
Not really.
I did.
Okay.
My aunt was in the room, using the room,
Oh, so
sleeping
he
there
thought
for
it
the
was
night.
his girlfriend.
Right.
It was his girlfriend's room.
Right. But he
Bedroom.
didn't know she wasn't there. So he saw a girl
Thank
laying
God
on the
he
bed.
didn't crawl in the window and.
Well, I'm sure that's what he knocked on the window for. He's sneaking over in the middle of the night.
Maybe he just wanted to go in there and tell her a few jokes.
Next.
Yeah.
Next.
So what do you mean? So are you not home this summer? Are you going back to school?
I work full time, and then I take night classes, so no
my
breaks.
Goodness. Wow. So where are you doing this? Back in Philly or here?
Philly.
Oh, you're going back to Philly for the summer. Oh, look at you.
Yep.
What are you going to school for?
Architecture.
Whoa. Where'd you get the smarts from?
Not my dad, I can tell you that much.
Oh. Well,
Deaf mom.
when you
but-
say dad, are we talking about bonus dad? Because no, he's not too bright.
I mean, I didn't have his blood, but yeah.
Yeah, but he's not too bright either.
Eh.
And I quite honestly, I kind of question your mom's smarts too, because she's dating him.
No, you should see her past ones.
Really?
Yeah.
And what? And Dad, I guess we don't like him.
No, he's fine.
Oh, is he?
Today's his
Oh, okay.
birthday, actually. Yeah.
Today?
Oh,
Yeah,
today's
that's
his
funny
birthday.
I said that. Yeah.
Wow.
And so hey, Dad, happy birthday! I'm spending the day with bonus Dad.
He's fixing my car, so it
He's
works.
fixing your car.
It works. Yeah.
All right, smart man.
Yeah.
Good man. Wow.
Yep.
All right. So, so Dad's around and he's
yeah,
still
he's fine. I'm
okay.
just not
Cool.
the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh.
That's all I'd say.
So that term's been around a long time.
That's
Sharpest-
true. Yeah, I'm
sharpest
surprised you
tool in the
used that.
shed.
I'm surprised they didn't come up with something else.
Yeah.
They probably did. I just probably don't know it.
Wow, nights. So you're working full time and night school. Wow, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And what? So you go to night school? What so you can graduate earlier? Is that the whole?
No, I have to work 4 years to hit all my licensing hours. Like becoming an architect, it usually takes 13 years. I'm fitting it into 6.
It usually takes 13 years.
Yeah, I didn't even know that myself.
Yeah.
That's more than a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you need at least a 5-year degree, and then you have to hit like 4,000 hours for licensing exams, and then the exams, there's 6 exams.
Holy
So
moly.
usually people do their degree, and then they work, and then they hit the hours, but I'm working and then hitting my hours at the same time, taking the exams, and then doing my degree.
Why are you trying to do it in half the time?
Because I don't want to drag this process out.
Oh, all right.
I just
Good
want
reason.
to get it over with.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Are you exhausted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
And where are you working?
At a firm in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Oh.
Mhm.
Doing architecture. Oh, very nice. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Are you not living at home for the summer?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so I just assumed because you're here
No.
now, I thought you were
No,
home for
I'm-
the summer.
No, I'm just home this week.
So Philly
Yep.
for the summer, Jersey, then back to Philly.
No, I just live in Philly all year round.
Oh.
I commute to Jersey.
Oh, how far is it?
30 minutes.
I thought it
that's
was
not bad.
Haddonfield.
It is. Cherry Hill is like the bigger town.
I
It's
see.
like Brookhaven, Shirley.
Mm.
Same.
Yeah,
Brookhaven, Shirley, yeah.
Crookhaven.
Yeah.
You know, he lost in Brookhaven.
Yeah, I know. I told my mom he's gonna lose.
What'd you say, Ava?
I said I told my mom he's gonna lose. She's like, "Have some faith." I was like,
There was no shot.
I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Is that what your mom sounds like?
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Have some faith, Mikey. I love you.
Well, she was trying to stay positive. We all were, but there was no way.
Does she? I was about to ask you if she calls you Mikey. No, what was it? You guys had pet names for each other. What the hell
Yeah,
was
I call
it?
her Snacks.
Snacks.
Snacks with an X.
That's a little dirty.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Bullshit.
Is she like snacking like a...
No, I've called her Snacks since we kind of met 3 years ago because she's always snacking. And she always
her
has.
big bag.
She what?
I said you're calling her a big bag. I'm just kidding.
No, but
I'm
she always
kidding, I'm
has
kidding.
snacks strategically placed, like in her car, where she works, So snacks.
Never hungry.
And she calls me Mitzvah. It's a term of endearment, a Jewish term of endearment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next. Just kidding.
From the Pride night at the baseball game, get out of my way. I can't see. Flag. Yeah. He said it yesterday. As my grandfather used to say, push, push in the bush. Whoa, hey. What?
Whoa.
What?
Oh, my God.
Wow. Again, I get in trouble when I don't read from in advance. All right, let's get back to this game.
Sure.
We keep forgetting. So, Diane was all nicey nice yesterday with it, and that softened John up. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I love you. Oh, it's okay. And I called him out on it after the show.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you son of a bitch, you pussy whip bastard. I said, if a guy was saying the stuff Diane said, you would have told him to go fuck himself. You would have punched him in the face. And he agreed. He fessed right up because you're absolutely right. That's exactly what I would have done. It's like, son of a bitch, you wimp. So he's all up in arms. You guys, you and Snacks went to the game because you guys are gay. So she's admitted on the show she's kissed women. She admitted
I know,
it.
she's so weird.
She was joking.
No, she's not. No, I'm sorry, but she's not joking. I can't wait to get her in here.
Oh, God.
All right, so why did you guys decide to go to Pride Night? It's fine. I mean, we all have gay people in our lives.
Exactly. We're just supporting all groups.
So, but was it a conscious say, hey, let's go to Pride Night and show our support, or you just happened to get tickets for that night?
We got tickets for that night, and we went 2 weeks prior. That was another night I forgot. Oh, it was Hello Kitty night.
That's even more gay.
I know.
Oh my god! So
It was actually a nice little toy they gave us.
I'm sure it was on Pride Night too. Who kept the toy?
We both got an.
Oh, you
Hello
both got
Kitty,
one.
Yeah.
And yours is in your bedroom.
It's in my bedroom, kept in the
nightstand.
box.
Kept in the box. Well, it's a good place to be. The
God.
and it's fitting because it's a pussycat. And you keep it in the bedroom.
No, it's in my spare room.
Well, which is it? You said a minute ago your bedroom.
No, it's in my spare
Your
bedroom.
spare room. Why?
That's where I keep all my collectibles.
And that's where Jen sleeps when she comes over.
In the spare bedroom?
She stays in the spare bedroom.
That makes no sense.
It makes total sense. Her daughter's sitting here. Jen comes
Oh,
over.
yes,
we
yes.
have a nice night. We
Yes.
play cards,
We
and she sleeps in the spare
yes,
bedroom.
we sleep
Terrible.
separately. I usually sleep on the couch like a gentleman.
Exactly.
And she gets the bed, yes.
Well, now why would you sleep on the couch when you have a spare bedroom?
Well, because
You sleep in her-
I have a love seat in there. It's not that comfortable.
And you watch Full House.
We watch Full House.
Right.
Yes, then we
Yeah,
watch
okay.
The Odd Couple, then The Honeymooners, then The Late Show.
Then you say a few prayers together before she
No,
goes to bed, and then you go to bed.
Yeah.
Right. And she snuggles with her Hello Kitty toy,
Yes.
thinking of her mitzvah,
Exactly.
who is not a dead ass. Because there's no smashing.
Oh, my God.
So my point being is
Am I blushing?
Point
David?
being is you went because you wanted a Hello Kitty toy That's why you chose that night.
No, it just
which
happened to be
explains why you
Believe
went
it
to,
or not.
You're gay. You went to
Believe it
Pride
or not,
night.
it was a Friday night. That was really the crux of the reason.
I'm not buying this for a second. You wanted the Hello Kitty, and you wanted to go on Pride night so you look at male buttocks.
Male buttocks.
Yes.
That's
All these Mets players in their tight uniforms swinging a wood stick.
You can see that any day of the week.
Yeah.
You don't need Pride Night rainbow flags.
Well, talk to him. He's the one who did it.
You know, I think it was more your mother's idea. Oh, it's Pride Night. We could support. Blah, 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 blah.
And did she know my uncles were going?
No, we didn't find out
Okay.
until
that
that
could've
day.
been
And as you know, I have a gay brother.
Yes.
So just being supportive. That's all.
So, what uncles? What?
My gunkles.
Gunkles. Is that what they? See, I
Gay
never heard that
uncles.
either. Well, I figured
My
it out.
uncles
But
were going that night, so I asked if they knew that in advance, and they did not.
So, you have gay uncles. You have a gay mom and a gay bonus dad.
Everyone's gay.
Everyone's gay. Are you gay?
No.
No, you said I heard something about a boyfriend before.
No.
Okay, but gay. But now, gay used to mean happy.
Yes. To me, it still means happy.
But apparently not, since your girlfriend
But
doesn't
it's
even tell her
but it's-
brother
but
that
it's-
she's going, and he doesn't tell her. Nobody goes together. You guys all
Your
hate
mom
each
has a
other.
brother?
Who's the
No,
who's the
they're
gunkle?
like cousins.
Oh.
Us.
All right, either way,
I don't know.
family.
We call 'em-
Yeah.
yeah.
Family that she didn't tell that she was going, and that family didn't tell her. So obviously they don't even like each other. And then when you found out,
They
did you
love
all
each
go
other.
together?
We didn't go to.
They met up.
We met up.
Oh, you did meet up.
We met up
And did
for
you?
a few moments.
Did you eat together?
No.
No, nobody got like a burger or some kind of meat.
They had rainbow patties that night.
Rainbow patties.
No. we ate separately from the Gunkles.
You ate separately from the gunkles.
Yes.
What did the gunkles eat?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I wasn't present when they were having their Citi Field meal.
Are you sure? You weren't there to maybe see the gunkles? Because it's Pride Night?
What?
Because you're gay. You wanted to see the gunkles. All right. So Rusiello is mad because on the Jumbotron, they showed the pride flag. Now, I honestly don't even remember. I think I made the point yesterday with Diane that to me it doesn't matter what's on the Jumbotron because because you're not saluting the Jumbotron or what's on the Jumbotron.
Mm-mm.
The stadium has, is it right field? No.
Yeah, right field.
Yeah, it is right field.
Yeah.
There's a flag in right field. I said a flag with an L for him to stop typing. There's a flag in right field. That's what you're saluting. That's what you're facing. That's what you're looking at for the national anthem. For years and years and years, and I think this is the case at any game, the Jumbotron or even on on TV when you're watching from home, they don't just sit there showing the flag the whole time. They'll show the person singing.
Yes.
They'll show maybe some military planes if
they'll show
if they
kids
have that.
in the crowd, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I did disagree with Diane because she said something about in this. She said in this country you're allowed to respect the flag, not respect the flag, do whatever you want during the national anthem. And she even said, she goes, I don't care if people want to sit. I don't care if they want to kneel. I am not a fan. I agree with the fact that we have the right to do that, and I support that right. But I do disagree. Like when Kaepernick started kneeling at the football games, it does make me nuts at ball games when people don't take their hats off, or even worse, in my opinion, people are just walking around talking.
Which happens a lot. Yeah.
Right. They walk to where they're going. Then when they get to their seat, they stop, and that's when they take the hat. Like, no, you stop where you are.
Mm-hmm.
When national anthem's over, then you continue. I'm old-fashioned that way, but that's how I see it. Now, all right, what do the youngins do? Do you guys?
I know for a fact, like our generation, they do what they want. They go to their seat. Then if I'm having a good hair day, I don't take my hat off.
If you're having what?
Like I'm not gonna. If I get my hair all fixed up with the hat on, I'm not gonna take the hat off. I'll put my hand over my heart and pay attention.
Well, all right, but I'm already confused. If you're having a good hair day, why are you putting a hat on?
Well, it's for the occasion. bad hair day, good hair day, whatever.
Oh.
But yeah, I think our generation is not as attentive to that.
Yeah, and you're even admitting you would not.
Sometimes I haven't. No.
Sometimes you don't take your hat off.
Yeah,
It
but
does-
I'll pay attention, put my hand over other things.
And I did notice when we were at the game, I noticed a lot of people had their hats on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Do you? All right. See, this is where I'm going to corner you, because I know you're sitting there thinking, Ava, take that fucking hat off. You fucking disrespectful.
No, I should.
No.
I'm just saying. I think
No.
that as the generations go on, it's less. They have less respect for it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I said yesterday to Diane. I said it's a lack of respect, and as years go on, it does seem like, just in general, there's a lot more disrespect in the world. I personally think it's a social media thing, but no, you're full of shit. You're telling me you would not sit there saying to yourself, she should take that fucking hat off.
No. I saw many people with their hats on.
Oh, right, and you're not thinking that about all of them?
No, I didn't.
You're not once thinking, I went to Iraq twice for you sons of bitches.
The
Take
only
off the
time I
hats."
thought about it was when Colin Kaepernick started kneeling, right? And it really bothered me. But as you know, I still talk to a lot of my Army friends,
Yeah.
and most of them were like, fuck that guy, screw that, this, that, and the other. And I don't want to put everything on her mom. Her mom and I were walking.
Yes, you do.
A couple of months ago, and we were talking about this very same thing about respect in this country. And she asked me how I felt when Colin Kaepernick started doing that. And I said, as a soldier who spent quite a long time in the Middle East, I found it disrespectful. And her comment, along with a lot of other Army buddies, said to me, well, one of the reasons we went to war and almost were willing to write that blank check and die for this country was so people can do that.
Absolutely right.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I think especially
You
when
know?
you have his sort of platform, how else are you going to make a stance? You
I
can
mean,
post all you want, you can make all the speeches.
Yeah, I think he could.
That got people.
I think he could have done different things,
Yeah.
Off the field.
Yeah.
Because he was that strong of a presence.
Yeah.
That popular of a player. But I was there Pride Night. So we're talking about Pride Night.
Yes.
Right? So I take my hat off, and I did not salute. I had my heart, and your mother did the same thing. And the Jumbotron was to my left. But I was looking at the flag. I always look at the flag, and I concentrate on the flag. But my eyes band, because there's so many people, I saw a lot of people with hats. And the Jumbotron, I just caught a glimpse of the pride flag on the Jumbotron, because you're not looking at the Jumbotron. Because most of the time, the Jumbotron had the lady singing.
Okay.
Who was singing the national anthem. And John Rusiello, I'm going to tell him right here, it would not bother me. It would not bother me. Every team, MLB team does a Pride Night, except the Yankees didn't do it,
right?
And the Texas Rangers didn't
Correct.
do it,
right?
And for whatever reason, they didn't do it.
Oh, it's coming. I think they're gonna.
Well, they both got fined.
Oh, they did?
Oh, yeah.
They got fined for not doing it?
Yes.
Really?
MLB fined them. I don't know what the punishment was, but because the other day, Aaron Judge went on record as saying, because a reporter asked him, what do you think? How do you feel that the Yankees are being punished by not doing this? And, instead of saying, we love everybody, he didn't make a political answer. He just says, well, I stand by my team. Well, they're writing the paychecks for him, but
yeah, that's what he said. I stand by my team.
Yeah, I kind of lost a little respect for him. Yeah,
that's kind of.
And I'm a true blue American. I wore the uniform for a long time, and but that's my stance. One of the reasons I think I went to war for this country is so people can do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I said.
But in the same
same
token, when there's a flag nearby, I know how to fold it properly. I know how to dispose of it properly. There are certain things that I hold very dear when it comes to respecting the American flag. Do I believe in burning the American flag? No, I don't. But does that answer your question?
I don't remember what my question was.
Oh, okay, good.
Does it bother you that the Jumbotron has the pride flag?
It didn't.
Then if it bothers you, look at the other flag. Calm
But
the
it
fuck
did.
down.
It didn't.
Not
It
you, I'm
didn't.
saying
Yeah.
John.
It
Yeah.
didn't. 'Cause
See how scared he got? Calm the fuck down.
I'm not. I'm not
See that?
scared at all.
You're scared of Ava. You're a freaking soldier, went to war. You're scared of a 20-year-old girl.
She's not. She's a. What's
True.
I said,
I
as
can't
he
tell you.
should be shush. I'm just kidding.
Well, he should be more scared of your mom.
No. He should be, but
Well, he should be,
I'm scarier than my mom.
No, I consider myself a very evolved man.
What in the world does that mean?
I think.
Does he always talk like that?
Yes,
Does
I
he
do.
say, Ava, can I ask you a question?
does.
Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Take a breath. Take a breath.
Again, all you people are missing the point.
The point is that you hate gay people.
I told you yesterday. I don't give a shit if they put your underwear on the Tron. The bottom line is this: you don't put a non-American flag, waving non-American flag, when the national anthem is singing. After the national anthem is singing, this is a symbol of our country.
But the Jumbotron
This is
doesn't.
our pride of our country.
But the Jumbotron has been doing it for years. They show other things. They've been doing that for years, and they show other things on the Jumbotron.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
What if there was
And
no
I'm-
Jumbotron? There was just flags.
Yeah, years ago they
It doesn't make it. It doesn't make a difference. They're singing. They're singing a symbol to our country. They're praising our country.
Yeah.
The only thing that should be first billing is our flag. After that woman stopped the national anthem, you could fly anything you want. You could fly the Dominican flag, Italian flag, the gay pride parade. I don't give a shit. You can put your underwear up there. I could care less.
All right, but
All right?
why haven't you been complaining before this? Because I mean, they've been
I
showing.
have been complaining before.
No,
this.
'cause they've been
I
doing it
have
for
been,
years.
Since I was a kid.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't portrayed as much as it was with the gay pride parade. They made a day out of it. That's what I'm trying to say. It was Gay Pride Day. All right. It was a day that was assigned to that particular day, that particular game.
All right,
That's
let me ask you this then. The very first game, the very first baseball game in New York after 9/11 was the Mets versus Atlanta at Shea Stadium.
Okay.
They're doing the national anthem on the Jumbotron. They showed
President Bush.
They showed President Bush. They showed servicemen that were in the crowd. They showed the players lined up for the national anthem. So you're saying that's wrong too? Because it should have just been the flag?
No, exactly right. If they sing the national anthem, the only thing that should take first billing. Anything else, it shouldn't impede. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, nobody should or anything shouldn't impede the national singing of the national anthem.
Just because something is on the Jumbotron means it's impeding?
Yes, it's taken away. It's taken away from the whole concept. Okay, if people sing the national anthem, they don't analyze the words. If you analyze the words, and Kaplan, you're very good at this. You analyze everything.
He's on his phone. He's not listening to you.
No,
he's on his phone.
I
Yes.
am not on my phone.
He was.
Yeah, I see him. I see him on the TV. Yeah. But that's my beef, and that's what every American should complain about. It's all about. Listen, okay. Who was the comedian that sang the national anthem?
Roseanne.
Roseanne.
Yeah, that was
Well,
atrocious.
That was atrocious.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Okay, all right. Well, all right. She did that, all right, and she lost the show over it. Am I correct? Didn't they cancel her?
I don't know if it was over that, but she
recall that.
was like blacklisted for a long time after.
Yeah. So but that's my point. Okay, I don't give a shit. Listen, I worked with gays all my life. Okay, I worked with gays before it was fashionable to be gay.
You're talking to one in a blue hat right now.
But listen, it's no big deal, you know. But when you're singing the national anthem, and Michael, you should be an advocate of this. I'm surprised at you. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know. And another
Michael.
statement you made. You said on the air that you support all groups. Did you not say that?
Yes.
Okay. You support the KKK?
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not. No, John. No, of course I don't.
John, he told me that's the
so
next
say you
game he's
support
going
all
to,
groups.
KKK night.
Don't say you support all groups. Okay? Don't say that. All
I
right?
support
and I'm very
all
serious about
positive.
that. There's groups that I don't support. There's groups that you don't support.
No,
and the bottom line is this.
Yeah, he's
the
nitpicking.
bottom line, in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people are on my track, that when the national anthem is singing, you don't
Seems to be a him problem.
repeat the national anthem.
Do you think
That's
the
all I'm
microphone
saying.
is turned off when you
No,
take the
because
headphones off?
I know I was talking to the microphone. I mean, I was talking to the can.
He's not even listening to you, John. He's having a conversation with Ava.
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
well, okay, that's all well and fine, but that's it, all right? And that's the way I feel.
No, I support all groups with a positive message. And,
Well, the KKK
and
has
you
a
know what?
positive message.
Wait a minute. Now I'm going to get fucking fired up.
Uh-oh.
I should have the right.
I can't hear you. Take your headphones off.
You're such a dick. I should have the right, because I wore the uniform, spent 2 years in the fucking Middle East, dying a couple times for this country.
Yeah.
I should be able to say how I feel.
You did.
And this is the way I feel.
Okay.
I support love.
Yeah.
I support kindness.
Yeah.
You know, I don't support the KKK. I don't support anything negative. If it's positive, I support it. And I think you know that.
Yeah. It just seems like a John problem. No one else has this problem.
Oh, God, John. Did he hang up?
I don't. I
No, I didn't hang up.
Oh.
All right? What does she know? She's not even 20 years old yet. She's not even 21.
No, she's 20.
She's wet behind the ears. She doesn't understand.
Wet behind.
Okay, and I understand that. She doesn't understand what we went through in our lives. Okay, it's I've been in riots over this. Okay, I've been in riots with Black Liberation Armies, this and that, the other thing. Let me tell you something, okay? People that burn the flag, people that do this, do that, it's a symbol, I get it. But nobody disrespects the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Okay, nobody ever did, in my terms. And I've been in Harlem in riots, I've been in the South Bronx in riots, okay? And believe me when I tell you, all right? I've never seen that before until the Mets did it.
Yeah, but
which is a disgrace to me.
But that's what I'm saying. The Jumbotron has always showed other things. So why is this different? And I'm not busting your balls. I'm really asking,
Tony,
why is this different?
Tony, if I can interject at this particular moment.
I mean, I did ask John, but go ahead.
He's zeroing in on the Mets, right?
Yeah.
For, I think, a specific reason, which I won't get into. Every team that had a Pride Night did that. I'm
not zeroing in on the Mets. I'm not zeroing in on the Mets. I saw it from the Mets.
Right, that's where he saw it.
I know.
Oh, that makes sense.
But every team, I did my research, and most teams that I researched on their Jumbotron had the Pride flag while the national anthem was playing.
Well, right, and that's where I keep going. To me, it doesn't matter what's on the Jumbotron. The flag is there, and it's higher, as it should be, than the Jumbotron, and that's what you're supposed to be paying attention to during the national anthem. No?
Again, all right? You don't impede the singing of the national anthem. That's my point. It's the symbol of our country. That's the only thing we have left, believe it or not.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. I just don't think it's impeding. I mean, again, they've always showed other things during the national anthem on the Jumbotron, so to me this isn't any different.
That's wrong too.
Okay. All right.
But they didn't make it. They didn't make a day out of it. Okay. They didn't make it. It was a day, Pride Day for National Baseball League. They didn't make a day out of it. I think it's wrong, but now they made a day out of it. Listen. All right. I had enough. Goodbye.
Whoops.
Remember I told. Go ahead. I was gonna try to throw a joke in there to lighten the levity.
Lighten the levity? Well, you're the only one that's hot. She's tired, and I'm laughing.
No. She's tired.
Go ahead. What did you want to say?
Nothing. Do you agree that I actually have the right? We all have the right, but I think I could say what I want, just like anybody else.
Yeah, that was the point of this conversation, what you can say. He's very narcissistic. Don't you agree? Say it.
Do you know what that word means?
Yeah.
The Latin root of the word.
Yeah, do you know the root definition of the word narcissist?
No. Enlighten us.
I don't know. All I know is I am not one. I know what I am.
I gave my handyman a to-do list, but he only did jobs 1, 3, and 5 because he only does odd jobs.
Only odd jobs.
I never heard that.
Hey, remember I told you I hurt my back?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when I told you that?
Yeah.
Oh, it was about a week back.
All right, here's this is fitting with what we're talking about. Where do rainbows go when they've been bad?
Oh, prism.
To prism, so they can...
But it's a light sentence.
Ah, nice.
You ever hear that one, Ava?
Yeah.
Does he?
Probably from me.
Why you're asking after every joke? You ever hear that, Ava?
Why?
I'm asking you.
I don't know, because we share a lot of jokes together. She actually sends funnier ones than mine.
Oh, is that right?
She's much funnier than
All
I
right,
am.
tell us a joke.
What was the one I just sent you? What's green, fuzzy,
That's
and
fun, yeah.
could kill you if it fell out of a tree?
Green, fuzzy. Can kill you if it fell out of a tree. Something leaf. What?
A green piano.
I'm laughing at your face.
Yeah. I never said they were good. You asked for
a
one.
fuzzy green piano.
So
I mean, does she fit right in or what?
Now I'm mad. Wow.
I wish I had a camera to take a picture of your face. That
well, yeah, we're on camera.
No, if I took a picture of you.
Yep, there it is. What did the cow say to the leather chair? Hi, Mom.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell your mother that one.
Why did the social man? Why did this? Never mind. That one was stupid. Here's one I read last week that I really liked. We were laughing at it. My wife always complains I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my bags and write. I thought that was hilarious.
It is hilarious. Ava's not laughing.
I'm not concerned with that. I threw a boomerang months ago. Now I live in constant fear.
That's hilarious.
I think that's funny.
Okay.
Because the boomerang can come back at any time.
Yeah.
Do you know what a boomerang is?
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you the last time I
She's
saw a
smarter
boomerang.
than both of us. You kidding me?
Well, yeah, she's a freaking architect. Okay.
Come on.
I'm looking.
Jesus, Christmas. Sitting here waiting for jokes.
I know. I'm sitting here reading bad jokes. Okay. All right. Let me go back to some comments. I wonder if he's still watching. He probably is, right?
Who, John?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's a fan.
Let's see. Wow. Yeah. Let me go back here. Let's see. We got born in the USA and built in the USA, says Fremder. I don't know what that means. Pride night at the ball game. I bet everyone had a field day.
I don't get it.
Because they're having a field day, having fun. Like you're having a field day at the field, basically, is what he's saying. That's how I took it.
Okay.
Fremder, Mike was born in the U.S. gay. Andrea, my favorite part of baseball is the stretching. Yummy, she says. Nice. I love dirty girls. The stripes on the pride flag are pretty straight looking. Oh, I think I read that before. DC is redoing one of their movies to appeal to the pride community. It's called Aquaman. All right. Andrea, I respect the anthem, but Kaepernick was peacefully protesting police brutality. He didn't do anything wrong. I like to stand, put my hand over my heart, and sing loudly. Yeah, I mean, we didn't say he did anything wrong. We just said we disagreed with it.
Yeah, we didn't know.
He definitely, like Ava said, he definitely brought attention to it. I don't know. Do you think it meant anything? Like, do you think it changed anything or anybody?
I don't think protesting does change a lot of things, but
No, you're
Just
right.
brings attention.
yeah, it brings attention. It's not going to do shit.
I do agree with that. Protest
It's
is
just stupid to me.
From this is what do you expect? It's Pride Month. Everybody's kneeling.
Oh my God, friend! Jesus Christ! Oh God!
And then earlier you said that they showed George Bush on the screen. So yeah, for Pride Month they showed Bush. That says friend. The team might not want to support Pride Month, but that didn't stop them from getting their Yankees. Mickey's watching. Good morning, Mickey. Oh, Mike Kaplan says Fremder, but he spells Kaplan KKKAPLAN.
Oh God!
Mike doesn't support the KKK. He supports the gay. And of course, Ann is chiming in that she agrees with John. Of course you do, Ann. Andrea, thank you for your service, Mike. I was privileged to bring the groups home after the Gulf War. I always recognize military, retired, and serving every time we land. You're why I'm free and grateful, she says.
What did she do?
She is and I had this conversation with her the other day. I know stewardess is not the proper term anymore. Flight attendant. But she likes stewardess better, so I stick with that.
Oh. That was who was that?
Her name is Andrea. She lives in Texas.
Andrea, did you work for Tower Air, may I ask?
And John says, "Thank you, sweetie," to Ann. He says, "They just don't get it."
I get it. I just don't care.
Well, and that's the problem.
Wait a minute, and I get it too. But what's wrong? This is my issue, and I do love John, but we have a difference of opinion. Why can't we just agree to disagree and move on peacefully? That, I think, is the division. I mean, that's a broader spectrum problem of the country, right? Why can't we just move on peacefully? Okay, I disagree. I disagree with you. I disagree with it. Okay.
Well, all right. I'm going to back John on that. I think with just about anything else, I would say that. But when it does come to the flag in the country, I do feel that there should be one. This is how it should be. Again, because there is too much disrespect in this country. We don't respect.
Well, it's mocked behavior. If there's disrespect in the Oval Office and all of that, then you're not going to get anywhere else. So, it just trickles down. So, I don't know why we're shocked by that. It's like...
Well, you're right.
You're asking the idiots to behave when the ones at top aren't gonna, so...
Well, right. And I'll agree with that. I mean, we do have a president that doesn't respect the office. He should not go on Twitter and to badmouth people. That's not president.
No, that's not. It's not presidential. No.
I mean, but believe me, it's people that disrespect him are just as bad. I'm not picking one side over the other here. There's too much disrespect. I always bring up this story. A friend of mine years ago went to go see Bill O'Reilly at Westray Music Fair, and let's be honest. If you're going to see Bill O'Reilly, you're most likely a Republican.
Oh, of course.
So at the time, Obama was the president, and he brought up Obama. I wasn't there. So I don't know what he was talking about, but he said his name. So I'm President Obama, and the place starts booing. Bill O'Reilly, according to my friend, Bill O'Reilly stopped mid-sentence. He stopped what he was doing. He said, hey, that's your president. And he told him to stop.
Yeah.
It's that line of thinking that we don't have anymore.
Yeah.
And that was a Republican talking about a Democratic president. That's the way it should be. We should be respecting that office. We shouldn't be mocking him on social media. If you want to be a little good-hearted about it, Johnny Carson was a talk show host from the Tonight Show. He had the Tonight Show for 30 years, and he's still, to this day, almost like the architect of how late-night TV shows should be.
Yeah.
He did political humor all the time.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like Kimmel. Well, Kimmel goes on screen crying and seriously goes after our president. That, I don't know. I just don't know if that's the way to go. And you should be able to say what you want to say, but it's just Kimmel's not respectful. Like you said, people aren't taking their hats off. Like it's got to start somewhere, and it should be there. Now,
all right. So let me ask you a question: How do we repair it?
Oh, that I have no idea.
Because we could sit here and we Abe and I, her mother and I, everybody, all our friends.
Well, all right.
We have these conversations about how divided the country is.
Here's my answer, though. Maybe we should be listening. I may regret saying this, but maybe we should listen to John. Then maybe we start fixing it by putting just the American flag on the screen. I don't know. I'm spitballing here, but
America
and telling people to stop.
We have
hey,
to
it's a national anthem. Stop moving. Take your hat off. Stand up. I mean, all right, maybe not stand up, but if you're going to take a knee, you still can't take your hat off. Like I don't know.
Beats me.
It beats me too. We're supposed to be having laughs, and we're talking about reparate.
All right, fine. Fine. You want to fine. Tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy.
Make us laugh. Then you're sitting there complaining. Tony's supposed to sit here and laugh. Go ahead, make us laugh. Then tough guy. This is free form. We talk about anything we want. Fine. Let's go funny.
He always has a pile of papers there, but I think it's just.
I've been reading them.
Oh, you have.
You never heard of governors?
No.
Before what? Before you started doing a show here?
Yeah.
Do you youngins? Do you guys go to comedy clubs?
Well, that's a great question.
No, I've gone to one, but that's because Mom brought me in Philly.
What was the name of it?
No idea.
Oh.
Was it good?
Not really.
It was stand-up comics?
Yeah, they're standing there. You sit there, and it's kind of boring. Yeah.
That's why I love her.
Why?
And I know we're at a place, the mecca of stand-up comedy. You know how I feel about stand-ups. Joey Cola.
Yeah, I knew exactly where you're going, and I swear to God, I don't know why you keep bringing that up.
Well, because it was a great,
what? A what?
It was a great moment between you and I.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
This guy, Joey Cola, when Tony and I started the Murder Mystery Company, 25 years ago, Joey Cola is kind of a legendary Long Island comic, right? So I think
he is.
He is, okay. Thank you. I apologize, Anthony. So we went to the show, the Governors. There was a Governors on 112 in Medford. We're right in the front row, right up against the stage, and he's up there. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I don't laugh at stand-up comedy. I just don't. It's very hard to make me laugh. So Joey Cola's doing his thing, and he finally he points to me. He goes, "Are you going to laugh at anything I say?" And I looked up at him and I said, "If I hear something funny, I will." And he's
you were like, I don't know him.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's he's very good friends with him to this day. But
I'm actually saying that right now too, because he has to tell that story to every guest that comes in here.
I know. I love that story.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why would you love that story?
No, it's.
And why do you feel the need to repeat it?
Part of the reason I'm here is I'm trying to share my personality with the viewership, right? And part of the viewership is you try to have comics in here to try to make me laugh. It's very hard to make me laugh. I like dad jokes. I like silly things. Stand-up comedy, it's very hard for me, and it's very hard to make me laugh. That's why I love the old school comedy like Rodney Dangerfield, Johnny Carson, Don Rickles.
And what they were doing was stand-up comedy.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's at that level anymore. That's just my opinion. The only one that comes close that I love is Fat Jay. I think Fat Jay's hysterical.
So are you saying that then you are justified by saying that to Joey Cola?
That's my personality. That's just my personality. John, and it all encapsulates what we're talking about here today. What are we talking about? I have my views. Ava has her views. You have your views. John has his views. That's my personal opinion. I have a hard time with stand-up comics. I'm sorry, not sorry.
But that's not what I asked you.
What did you ask me?
Do you think because of what you're saying that makes it okay to insult the Joey Cola?
No, I didn't mean to insult him. I don't mean to insult him, and I don't degrade anything he does. Obviously, he's very good at what he does. He's been doing it his whole life. It's not about him. It's about the majority of stand-up comics. I have a hard time laughing at their material. I like the old school comedy. That's my personality. The Three Stooges, Abbott and Costello, Don Rickles, Rodney Dangerfield.
See what you did?
Yeah.
What did she do?
Oh, she knows. So, are you saying that? Well, once you turn 21 and you're able to go to places that have alcohol. I mean, I know you've been drinking.
Comedy club will not be one of them.
A comedy club will not be one of them?
No, because most of the time they're shitty. If I want a comedy, I'm going to go onto Netflix and I'm going to click the special.
Most of them are shitty? I'm going to disagree with that.
Yeah.
Would you, if I got you in here for free, would you come to check it out? And then if you feel, oh, you know what, I was wrong, this was not shitty, you'll admit it?
Yeah.
All right.
Why? Yeah.
All right. So after October 2nd, maybe, how about that, for your birthday, maybe I'll get you in.
Sure. Yeah.
Are there any comedians that you know currently, like household names that you think are funny?
And for Govs, I have no idea anyone.
No.
Just in general.
In general. Any stand-up comedians that you know?
the ones like we watch Bert Kreischer sometimes. He's decent.
Okay.
Sebastian's decent.
There's none that you can think of where you're like, that guy is great. Or a girl. That guy or girl is great.
No one blows my socks off. Lil Mo is funny. Mo Mozzarella, but
Oh, okay. He comes here.
Yeah, no.
Who?
Little Mo.
Mozzarella.
Oh, he's an Italian comic?
Mhm.
I never heard of him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of anyone else.
You know what else I find funny? What we do on the floor. To me, that's funny. Comic acting is funny. That's funny to me.
Okay.
And you've even admitted there's not enough characters implemented in acts as much as
in the stand-up world?
In the stand-up world.
Yeah, I do feel that. Yeah. I do feel, but I do enjoy stand-up quite a bit. And wouldn't insult the comedians while they're on stage.
I'm not insulting him, and I didn't even mean it as an insult.
When I hear something funny, how did you mean that? How is that? How is that taken other than insulting?
Well, okay, so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So
no, you know what? No, you don't get to ask a question because you were not able to explain yourself to Joey Cola when he's on stage. You just said, "When I hear something funny, I'll laugh." That wasn't a podcast where you're able to explain yourself.
But I was being honest. And you know what? So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
He could have picked on me. I would have taken that as crowd work. I would have said,
Yes.
"Oh, really?
Yes.
Why don't you come up here and we'll do a duet? Let's see if you're funny." See, I would have really taken it to the, because you know me, when I'm on the floor, Ava, doing a murder mystery, I pick out the person that's not laughing, and I make it my sole goal to make them laugh, right? So,
why would he ask you to come up on stage? Nobody's ever done that. Hey, audience member, come on up here and tell a joke.
Nobody's ever done it. Not tell a joke.
Because they know how bad it'll go.
I don't. Improv could be funny, and you know that.
When it's done right.
When it's done right.
Joey Cole is not an improv artist. He's a comedian.
Well, aren't most stand-ups partly improvisational?
No. Some. Now, are you a minority, or are kids your age? Are they? Do they go to comedy clubs? No. Really?
So it's like the opera. It's a dying art. Because the younger generation.
I'm going to disagree with that because this place still packs out.
But what's the ages?
What does it matter? No. I mean, we were sitting here before we went on the air talking about Silvio D'Onofrio. He's a young guy. Anthony Rodia's young, and he's selling out. Yeah. There's plenty. They get plenty of YouTubers.
Yeah, I think comedy people go to, but it's not kids my age. Like my dad goes. I'm not going with him. Like him and his friends or him and his wife will go.
But he's in his 50s.
Yeah.
Don't fix her car. She's been insulting you the whole day here. Don't stop fixing her car. 10, 15 years from now, when you want to go out with your friends, I guarantee this is part of your
probably, but I'm gonna be older. Like, it's
true.
an older thing.
Yeah.
There are comedians here that are your age.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's no, you know what? No, there is a percentage of young people that come. Absolutely. Is it mostly older people? I shouldn't even say older. 30 and up. That's not old to me. But yeah. But yeah, it's mostly 30 and up. I don't think it's, we're not talking old folks' homes. It's not like 55 and up. It's 30 and up.
It's not like nursing homes and wheeling people in here to watch the show.
Right. Although we should, because they'll forget what they saw, so you can charge them again to come in later on that day.
Especially with dementia. Oh, I can tell dementia jokes. My mother has them.
Andrea says, what's the difference between God and a pilot? God doesn't think he's a pilot. What? I don't get that. God.
Can you repeat that, please?
Like Punch's pilot? Is that what she means? I don't know. Fremder, I don't know why they call it Pride Month. It would mean the same if they took out the P. I thought it was pretty good. Ann says, I raise my kids and grandkids to stand and salute the flag as it goes by. 4th of July parade.
Yeah, but that's different, and I agree with Ann. Excuse me.
What's different?
Ann. What like John and I are talking about doing the flag on the Jumbotron, the pride flag, all that stuff. Everyone is, I don't know how you were raised, but everyone was raised. That's the American flag, and you respect it. Right?
Yeah. But that's not what she said. But she went further. She said, I raise my kids and grandkids to stand and salute the flag.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You want a sticker or a cookie?
Wow.
Nice. Good one, Ava.
Good one, Ava.
Oh, frick you.
Bosie, hey, Jeff, why don't orphans play baseball? Because they don't know where home is.
Oh, God.
I have never heard that. That's fantastic. That's mean, but fantastic.
Yeah, that's mean.
But they love playing tennis because that's the only way they get real love, says Fremder. Yeah. Andrea, no, Mike. I was with Continental at the time.
Oh, Continental.
I do remember Tower Air. I also meant to say troops. Okay. Did you not say troops in your previous? I wish I could listen live, but someone has to make a living and pay for your shenanigans, says Jennifer O. Is she paying for all your college?
No, I'm paying.
No, I think it's directed at both of us. Mainly me.
Mainly you?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's paying for my Korea trip.
So
she's not paying
your what?
School.
Your
The
Korea?
study abroad trip she's helping me for, but she's not paying my school.
How does going to Korea help you with an architecture license?
To see the architecture.
To see the architecture.
Uh-huh.
Got to go all the way to Korea for that.
Yep.
Huh? You ever hear in New York City?
Yeah.
Chicago?
Too cheap.
Too cheap?
Just kidding.
Too cheap.
Just,
Is the architect much different in Korea? I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, but not crazy.
Does anybody know the name Cole Downey?
That's my boyfriend's name.
That's your boyfriend's
God,
name.
what did he say? I shouldn't have said that.
Nice.
Nice.
Matt Rempe? That's what he wrote.
That's all he said.
Yeah.
Is that a Canadian?
No,
Matt
he's a Rangers player.
Rempe.
Huge dude. Like, he's like 6'7".
But he wrote Rempe, but he wrote a bunch of E's. He's what, on the Rangers?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Do you ever know what he's talking about?
No. if I'm listening.
Where is Cole right now? What is he fixing
He's
for
running
you?
errands.
Running errands for you?
No.
I'd like to know what he meant by Matt Rempe.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, we have no idea. Cole, if you're still watching, we have no idea. Have you met Cole Cole Downey?
Many times, yes.
And we approve?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is he... What?
First of all, that's a loaded question.
Okay.
Because even if I didn't, it would be not my...
My parents could disapprove, and I'd be like, meh.
Yeah, it would...
Meh.
First of all, it's not my place. It's not my place. I know my lane. I stay in my lane.
You're the bonus dad.
He could say whatever he wants.
Yeah, because it's not going to fucking matter.
No.
He's not
What do you want, a cookie?
A cookie or a sticker?
All right, but either way, but you do like him.
Yeah, I like him very much, yes.
Treat you well?
Yeah.
Does he go to college in Philly too?
No, he's in the local 25 union over here.
Nice, union man.
Union man. Yes.
What is local 25? What?
Electrician.
Oh, I thought that was local 3.
No, that's the city.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Oh, so he's doing all right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hold on to that one?
Yeah, I said I'll hire him once I finish mine.
Nice. How long you been dating?
Going on 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
You started dating him when you were like 14, 15
In
years
high
old?
school, yeah.
Your mother let you date that young?
I don't. Yeah, she did. I didn't listen. I just did what I wanted. Yeah.
You did what you
She
wanted.
said you can only date 1 year older. He's 2 years older. So that's how that went.
My goodness. Look at you all impressed. In your head, you're like, no.
No, I'm impressed because her relationship lasted more than...
Longer than my parents' marriage. That's all I have to say.
Is that right? How long were they married?
I don't know, like 4 years maybe.
Oh, yeah.
No, Cole's a nice young man.
You know, he's been married 18 times. You know that?
47.
Yeah.
And the only...
About to be 40-10.
Huh?
I said about to be 40-10.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Mickey Delaney agrees with me. All right. Now, how about Milana Yaxon? YXAN? Anybody know who that is?
Oh,
I don't know.
Milana?
Milena. I have a feeling this is a troll, but I'll read it anyway. She writes, cock. That's what she wrote.
Oh, my God.
John Rusiello, Mike is a jerk off. I love him, but he can put his foot in his mouth. I can do that. I can put my foot in my mouth.
I've done it many times.
Have you? No, I can
Oh,
actually
not
do
physically.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm
My
saying.
brother, when he was little, he used to bite his toenails. And it was the weirdest thing.
Is that why he's gay today?
Yeah, I think that's why we got rid of the family dog. Because he was, copying what the dog does. It's weird, you see it.
Go on.
You never heard this joke?
I don't know.
You never heard it? It's a great joke.
All right, so keep going.
My son is at a very impressionable age. Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you hate it when people are on their phone while
I
you're
know,
talking?
it's terrible. I know. I would
You
never
might
do
have
that.
missed some.
Oh, I'm not done.
My son is he's at a very impressionable age. That's why we had to get rid of the dog. Because he copies everything the dog does. It's weird. You walk into a room and you see your son with his foot straight up in the air and he's looking.
Is that the punchline?
Yeah.
You walk into the room, he's got his foot up in the air, licking his balls. Is that the punchline?
I did not say that.
All right. Well, then what is it then? That's what I'm
the joke.
asking you.
That's the joke.
So yes or no? You're saying I
Yes.
didn't say that, but now you're saying
I know you said it.
Is that the punchline?
That's the punchline.
Why didn't you say it then?
Because Rodney Dangerfield, that's not how he said it.
He actually would just say his foot in the air and him just licking.
No,
his...
he goes. My son's in impressionable age. He's at the age where he copies everything. That's why we had to get rid of the dog.
Oh, and he left it at that.
Yeah, and then he said, it's a weird thing walking into a room and seeing your son sitting on the floor with his legs straight up in the air.
So he didn't leave it at that. He said that as well.
And he left it at that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, because I asked if he left it at that.
No,
you
he
said
left
yes,
it at
and then
that.
you continued
And the
more of the
crowd
joke.
roared.
Andrea, that's why McCain lost, because he did the right thing. Obama stopped to let people boo him in a rally. He said they had a right to. They had a right to. Trump's the first to be disrespectful doing that. So what did? But you lost me with McCain. So what did he do that he lost? Because he did the right thing. Obama stopped to let people boo him in a rally. Because they had a right to. Trump the first to be disrespectful. Yeah, okay, all right. For the record, I was the first one to make Mike laugh on this show, says Fremder. I think he's right about that. I don't remember what he said.
I don't remember what he said
but I
either.
think he's right. I do think he's right.
It's a toss-up between him and Fat Jay.
Oh, all right. Well, Fremder says, the hardest I saw Mike laugh was when Jay was wearing a red sweatshirt, and I told him he looked like Clifford's dick. He's absolutely right about that. That was funny.
Remember that show, Clifford?
No.
About the dog?
Oh, yeah.
your
I thought you meant you
generation.
had a guy named Clifford on
Oh,
here.
no.
I was like, no, I don't know.
Oh, Andrea says, oh, my God, because pilots think they're God. Geez, how did you not get that? How would I know that's what pilots think? Is that like a common thing?
Yeah, I didn't think that either.
We're all fighting today. We're just
Yeah,
going to rumble. Fremder, improv is a great skill because if you told someone they can't talk about something in their act, they wouldn't have an act. Okay. Fremder, I used to have a dementia joke, but I forgot it.
Oh, that's an old joke. Oh, God.
Cole Downey signed 2 years.
Ignore it.
Come on now.
I just texted him. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, he's talking about the guy signed the new contract?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
Was he just changing the subject?
Probably.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So he wants to talk Rangers. That's fine. We have a sports show here, Cole. It's on every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 o'clock. It's called Sports Bash with Peter Schwartz. Peter Schwartz is on WFAN, and he comes in here twice a week to do a
Does Cole
podcast.
listen to the fan?
Although I'll be honest with you, Cole, he's an Islander fan, so he talks a lot of Islanders. He just had Tim Hickey. I think that's just
Tim
on
Hickey?
yesterday's show, yeah.
I don't remember him.
Last week, he had Joe Theismann on the
Are you
show.
serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
He gave me Joe Theismann's number. I had to call Joe Theismann on the phone to see if he was ready. So he answered. I was like, holy shit. So I said, Joe Theismann? He goes, yeah. I go, hi, how you doing? He goes, I'm doing wonderful. I said, oh, good answer. I said, hold on for Peter. I was like,
wow.
And I did. I put him on hold, and I turned to Peter. I said, holy shit, I just talked to Joe Theismann.
Yeah.
Phil Simms was a guest. Howard Johnson from the Mets. Yeah, he gets some good guests. So, Cole, I know you're not an Islander fan, but you still like hockey, so check out Peter Schwartz. Why can't she sit still in the chair, says John Rusiello. Is he talking about you? Are you not sitting still?
Probably. I don't know. Who cares?
John does.
Well, he should figure out the flag situation before he comments on my chair.
Why? You said before that you don't even care about the
fired
flag.
up.
So. No, but now he's trying to move on to calm himself down. So why can't you sit still?
I don't know. I think you're sitting pretty still.
I don't know. Why is he staring at me? You stare at Michael.
You're a lot prettier than either one of us. That's why. But I liked how he came to your defense. I think you're sitting still.
Okay, I could swivel the whole time. Let me spin around, John.
Snacks, did you hear me, Snacks? I defended your daughter, Snacks. That's what he's doing when he gets home today. Scott, can someone tell me what's happening in this show? I feel confused and constipated. You and me both. Not to change the subject, said Ann, but I loved Chris Roach and Rosie last night. Yeah, that was fun. Chris Roach and our very... but if he steals Rosie from me, I may have to punch him. But yeah, Chris Roach and Rosie Fiormara last night. Yeah, that was the very first podcast that Chris Roach has started here. He will not be on this coming Tuesday because I can't make it. I'm going to the Met game where they're giving out dildos or something. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
It's straight night. I don't know. Andrea, Tony, it's annoying that you have to have everything explained to you.
Is your grandfather watching this program?
Who knows?
I'm sure he shut it off by now.
Probably muted it.
At a McCain Riley, what? Oh, you
Rally.
mean Rally, Andrea? A woman named Obama, a woman called Obama a Muslim. McCain corrected her and said Obama was a good man. Yeah. All right. That goes back to my point before. Yeah, we don't have that now. You can either be one or the other, and then there's all sorts of finger pointing, which is very sad to me.
And I would love to get into. I'm not going to get into it. Why it's not like that anymore.
Okay, then say doctor, lawyer, whatever, and a flight attendant. Remember? Yes, I do remember. Chris Thomas, when is Chris Roach's movie going to be available? It looks very funny. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to ask him next time we're in here. Andrew says spell check sucks. Sure, blame it on the spell check. Mm-hmm. Fremder, they should rename the cockpit the clit pit. That way a terrorist won't be able. That way a terrorist won't be able to find it. Mike won't be able to find it either because he's gay. You're
I take some beating in here.
Your mother's a vegan?
Yeah, and gluten-free.
I've told you this.
You have?
Yes, many times.
I don't listen to you. But you're not?
No.
But you don't like steak?
She raised me to be vegetarian. I followed that till I was about 12. Then I was like...
You were like, what?
I was like...
Did you do that to her face?
No.
Hey, Ma. No? Yeah, smart girl.
They give each other the finger.
They give each other the
We
finger?
joke around.
Oh,
Yeah.
joking around.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, he didn't say that.
What's up, dildo? Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, dildo?
Yeah,
You call your mother dildo.
Like, we'll just joke around, yeah.
What does she call you?
Asshole. I don't know. She'll just joke around.
Okay.
Yeah. Depends on what mood she's in. Other times she's like, you're not funny. Okay. We're done here.
So, all right. So you grew up vegetarian.
Yeah, and then I've tried like steak and all that. I just don't like it.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't like. I've never had a hot dog though.
Never had a hot dog.
Or like a burger, no. But I've tried like some red meat. I just don't like it. Like I like chicken cutlets and things like that. But
You're at 4th of July's coming. You're not going to a friend's house for barbecue. Like, give me a good burger.
nah.
Really?
I love the smell of them. The whole. Yeah. No.
Really? You would love my farts because that's all I eat. So
Nah. Nah.
You want me to?
No.
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 He's a real meat and potato guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's all I eat. Wow. Well, all right. So, what is? Give me the best and worst thing about Bonus Dad.
Oh God.
You call him BD, Bonus Dad. What's up, BD?
Now BD to me is baby daddy, so I would never call him that.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That's a great question.
That's a hard question.
Well, I know the bet. Never mind.
I think the best thing is like he's very old school, like chivalry, like very respectful.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is you don't see nowadays. Worst thing?
You could say it.
No, I don't know. I'm not.
You think she's scared to say it in front of you?
No, I'm not gonna
she's
say
not.
like everyone's perfect, but I haven't had like a worst experience, so I don't think I have one. At least not yet.
There's got to be something that he's done that just even slightly annoyed you.
Not really. I think I would have told him.
Yeah.
That was annoying. Like
Well,
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you would have told me.
Yeah, I don't.
So how do you like
As of
that?
now,
Anthony?
no.
It's only been 8 months. This time next year, she'll have a list.
I'm sure my mom does, but I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, well I'm dying to have her in here.
She's not as funny as me, but
Do you think his love of Bruce Springsteen is freaky?
no, everyone has someone they like.
Who's yours?
I never said me. I don't have a one person where I.
You hear that, Cole?
But it's also, well, I think it's also an older like school thing to like collect things and like I wouldn't do that for anyone like collectibles, things like that. That's just I feel like that's just my generation thing.
Really?
Like we don't collect shit. At least I don't. I know like Cole will have some like if the only thing that I think he would collect is like signed by players things, which he doesn't have much. So
yeah, you really don't collect anything.
I don't have like a person, I guess, like a famous person that I like follow. There's a few people I like, but not that I would like fan crush over.
Do you do anything for fun? You just work and go to school?
I tried, yeah.
She's a machine.
Yeah.
She works.
She's a machine.
And then when I come home, I work a different job, so I don't really.
What's that? Changing Mike's diaper?
No.
What other job is that?
I work for the town pool. Like I said, I don't really do much. But
When do you sleep?
I don't. That's the problem. But I do some things for fun.
When do you see Cole?
Yeah, that's He comes down to Philly a few weekends, but not really. Yeah.
All right, Bruce fan. Let's see how much of a Bruce fan you are, because you've been failing whenever I put you up to the test.
I have, but I'm very bad with the. First of all, you do it very difficult. That fella that you had a couple weeks ago, that was hard.
But then even last week, you didn't know that Bruce song that I played you.
Oh, that was
all right.
But I did know it after you played it, and then I gave you even a little history about it.
I have a very simple question for you today, Bruce fan.
Okay.
What happened today in Bruce World?
Oh, they released the trailer for it.
Okay, you worked you
yeah,
gained
and
a point
I watched it about 20 times.
Did you?
Jeremy Allen White is
see, she's laughing at you.
Deliver Me From Nowhere. It's coming out October 25th of this year.
I was actually very surprised because weren't they just filming this movie like 2 months ago?
2 months ago, it's
That's
done.
very fast.
Fast.
They normally don't work that fast.
I guess it's a little independent film, but you know what it's.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear.
I said there's not much to cover. Just kidding.
Do you not like Bruce?
No, I don't follow him. I have no.
Well, if you've heard, can you name 3 songs of his that you
No.
like? Can you name one?
No.
So the answer then would be no.
No, I don't dislike him. I just don't know.
He's
his
just
songs.
for the old folks.
Sure.
If Mike said, "Come on, I got you a ticket to the Bruce show," would you go? Or would you be
I
like,
would go just to see how excited he was. Like, see how fangirl he would.
I have touched him.
That's so weird.
Full circle.
I would not
Full
say
circle.
that.
We're right back to Pride Night.
I love saying that to people. He
touched him with.
What would you do if I got you, like, whatever they call it, backstage, and you were able to, like, meet Bruce?
Well, people, I know this for a fact, and this is another little trivia thing. People who get backstage passes for his shows usually don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
They see the band.
No, I mean, like, what if I was, like, texted Bruce, yo,
Oh, I would.
and I got Bruce.
I would probably
Whatever.
take a month prior and think of ideas of something profound to say to him when I met him.
Okay.
And I would probably meet him and say,
Bruce, I met your sister.
I touched your arm.
I touched your arm with my tongue. Did you?
That's a good question.
Thanks. Just about time for us to go. Real quick, Father's Day. Did you get him anything, or did you do anything for him?
I should
Yeah.
have brought the mug. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I bought a mug
A
that
mug?
says Bonus Dad's Club, and on the back it says something like the bonus kid you got when you started dating my mom, jackpot, right? Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Really nice.
Do you have 2 Christmases and stuff?
Yeah, that's the only benefit of divorced parents.
That's the only benefit?
Really. You could, well, when I was younger, you could get away with things. You could lie and be like, I'm at dad's, I'm at mom's.
Oh,
and switch it
nice.
up.
But now there's 360 and all that stuff on the phone. You can't hide anywhere.
No, I don't have that. I have my parents' location. They don't have mine.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be the other way around?
I do.
Well, my mom, you and my mom have
Yeah.
it. My dad doesn't. But, yeah.
Oh, your dad
But,
does
like,
it?
growing up, my mom never did either.
Oh, I know that. I know this is a fairly recent thing.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Is it just you or the siblings? No siblings.
just me.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yep.
All right.
So we're lucky, Jennifer and I. We only have one child per.
Yeah.
One child per.
Per.
Oh, do you get along with Stephen?
I've only met him a handful of times, but so far,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Well, she loves the grandkids.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's time to go. Is there anything that you wanted to say?
No.
You just wanted to come in here and fall asleep? Well, it was a pleasure hanging out with you and getting to know you. And feel free to come back.
I will.
You can even, you can leave him home if you want to just come back.
It would be funny, her and her mother here.
Well, yeah. Next time she needs a car fixed, you could
stand out there.
You'll stand out there.
Yeah, watching like a creep.
Time to go. What is today? Wednesday. So, Circling the Drain tonight at 7 o'clock. And then tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. is Coffee with the Dog. And then me and Frank are in here tomorrow with a musical guest whose name I forget. But join us tomorrow. He'll be here, whoever he is. Sorry, my apologies. I don't remember his name. Do I have it? I might have it here. Hang on. Hang on, I'll get it for you. Let me see here. I should know it. Sorry. Frank books the musical guests. So.
Did you know airports see more sincere kisses than wedding halls?
I believe that.
Well, I have a fascination with airports because of the.
Sorry.
You watch Jeopardy?
No, I was just waiting for him to pull this up.
That's pretty funny.
I thought I had Jeopardy on here. No, I don't see it now. John Cordone. Musician John Cordone joins me and Frank tomorrow. Big build up for nothing. That's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Let's see. It's okay. The guy that invented autocorrect just passed away. His gravestone said, "May he roast in piss." Scott said he's praying for this show. Thank you, Scott. It needs all the prayers it can get. So yeah, me and Frank with John Cordone tomorrow, and then there's nothing on tomorrow night. No Primal Scream. There's nothing on tomorrow night. And I think that's it. Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Please, again, we ask that you do all that social media stuff. You follow the page
share,
and subscribe. Thank you. Isn't that what you guys do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And we all need it. Right? The more followers you have, the more you'll somehow make money. I don't know. Gov's Comedy Club podcast, Facebook and YouTube.
Why is that all crumpled up?
I said to you before, I crumpled up the wrong page. Governor's Comedy Clubs, baby. Some great comedy shows this weekend. Governor's right here in Levittown, the main stage in the Giggle Room right here in Levittown, the Brokerage in Belmore, and McGuire's out in Bohemia. This weekend, Sam J is here in Levittown Friday and Saturday. Jeff Allen is here Sunday. Tomorrow night in the Giggle Room, Saku Ali, Johnny McDonald, and Ivory Fields. That's a great show. Friday night in the Giggle Room, our own Rosie will be in the Giggle Room, and Peter Anthony will be in there as well. That's on Friday. Peter Anthony will join Rosie and me on Friday in here as well. And here's a show for Mike. And La Puma, the all-inclusive comedy show celebrating Pride. That's this weekend in the Giggle Room with Ali Walker, Mary Capone, Oscar Aiden. That's Saturday night in the Giggle Room. Also this weekend, round one of the great Long Island Laugh-Off starts. That's tomorrow night in the Brokerage. Also at the Brokerage, Friday and Saturday, Steve Schaefer. McGuire's Friday and Saturday is Kevin Farley. That's Chris Farley's brother.
Wow.
Yeah, he's playing the Brokerage. McGuire's. Also at McGuire's this weekend, Mike Delaquila, Brian Paul, and Jake Chapman. That's all on Saturday night.
Why can't Governors? Can we pitch a show to Governors?
Oh, I'm sure they would love to hear whatever you have to pitch after you were talking about, comedy clubs and bad comedians.
No, bring back the show, Make Me Laugh.
What is that?
You take someone out of the audience and you put them in a chair like this, just like this, and on the stage, and the comedian does his shtick, and you win a prize if you don't laugh, just like we were supposed to do here that time.
And this was what, a TV show? Like what is?
It was a TV show, like in the.
I don't
early
recall
80s.
this.
It wasn't it didn't. But they had famous comics. They had like Red Skeleton, like Red Fox, famous comedians. And if you stood there for, I think it was 60 or 90 seconds, and you did not laugh, you won money.
60 to 90 seconds, that's it?
Yeah, but these were great comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd win.
Sure. You would win?
I'd win.
I wouldn't.
But I would. You wouldn't?
No. You could look at me funny. I'm laughing at you.
You are. You're a great sport. He's the only guy that makes me laugh with his faces.
I was born this way. I can't help it.
Does your face hurt?
Because it hurts
Killing
you.
me, yeah.
It's an old joke.
Yeah,
It's older than you.
Yeah.
It's old.
It is.
All right, we're out. Govs.com, govs.com, Govs Comedy Club Podcast, and don't forget knockemdeadcomedy.com to find out how you can hire us for your event, fundraising, corporate event, whatever you got going on. Our next public show, August 2nd was canceled. That was our next public show. So, yeah, our summer schedule is light, so come check us out in the fall. All right, we're out of here. Go to school.
Adios.
You might end up like this if you don't. Okay. See you guys later.
She